The House of Representatives in 2022 is as autocratic as it has ever been. Over the course of the last 15 years, the People's House has increasingly just reflected the whims of 3 or 4 people and no more. When I came to the House as a junior staffer in 2006, open rules on appropriations bills were the norm. Members would vote until the early hours of the morning on any and all issues individual members cared about. Fast forward to now, I've spent 5 years teaching staff who have never even seen an open rule. As I tell many of them, it's a unicorn, mythical, elusive, and exists only in books. Staff today have seen one process, usually giant bills written behind closed doors, dumped on the membership with little time to read the bill, much less amend it. They are bullied into voting for the bill and punished if they don't. The House, in other words, is broken for the members, but it works as intended for leadership, K Street, and special interests. So the discussion today must focus on reforming the rules to bring the representative element back to the House. To that end, rules reforms must democratize and empower individual members. Ending proxy voting and getting rid of the magnetometers on the House floor are baseline expectations. They aren't reforms, and they shouldn't be treated as such. And working groups, task forces, and listening sessions are nice, but they guarantee approximately nothing. To matter, rules reforms need to be structural. At a minimum, conservatives should demand representation on committees, including the Rules Committee, and then those committees should actually be able to work. Martial law, the idea that a giant bill can be dropped on the body and voted out the same day, should be abolished, and a 2/3 vote required to waive that should be what should be a mandatory wait time for floor consideration. And importantly, the rules of the House should reflect the will of the political majority, not whatever deal a Republican speaker can cut with Democrats. To that end, no bill should be brought to the floor that doesn't have the support of the Republican majority. And Republicans on the Rules Committee should be bound to vote and consider amendments from their colleagues. However, none of this matters without an enforcement mechanism. The motion to vacate, bringing it back in its full form, will ensure the Speaker has an incentive to honor his commitments.